Jai Hind friends, welcome to ARK Reflections IAS. Yesterday, the world woke up to the headlines about a ceasefire between USA and Iran. On paper, it looks like a victory of diplomacy. People are talking about peace. People are talking about stopping the war and about a new beginning. But if there is really a ceasefire, then why are bombs still falling from the sky? If there is really a deal, why is everyone still moving their tanks? You see, the reality is quite different from what is being showed in the headlines. What we are seeing right now is not a peace deal. It is a tactical interval time or an intermission at max. It is like two boxers being sent to their corners, not to shake their hands, but to wipe off blood and plan for the next punch. Today we analyze why this ceasefire is almost guaranteed to fail. It's not any baseless prediction, but an analysis on how to understand the signals in geopolitics before events actually happen. And to understand that, we need to look at three things. What are these three things? A bodyguard, a toll plaza, and a digital secret. First, let us talk about the bodyguard. You've heard the name Hezbollah. Basically, Hezbollah is a group in Lebanon that is armed and funded by Iran. Everyone knows that. Think of them like Iran's frontline bodyguard standing right at the gate of Israel. Now ask yourself, why would Iran spend billions of dollars on a group in another country? The answer is leverage. As long as Hezbollah is strong, Iran can threaten Israel without firing a single missile from its own soil. But here is a catch. You see, Israel is currently using this ceasefire period to aggressively attack Hezbollah. Israel's logic is that if we are going to sign a long-term deal in about 2 weeks, we need to make sure that the bodyguard, who is the troublemaker for us, is disarmed first. Iran, on the other hand, cannot afford to lose its best fighter that it nourished for so long. If Hezbollah is destroyed, Iran loses its power. So while the diplomats are talking in air-conditioned rooms, the real fight is over whether this bodyguard of Iran called Hezbollah survives. If the bodyguard fails, this deal fails. Now let's move from land to the sea. See, if you ever saw the map of Middle East, there is a tiny narrow water passage called as Strait of Hormos. It's in news so much that by now you must have obviously seen it on a map somewhere. So almost 20% of the world's oil passes through this single gate. Iran has a plan. They want to treat this passage like a toll plaza. We see them near the outer ring roads, but this one is in the sea. They want to charge a massive entry fee for every ship that passes through the strait. Now, why does this matter to you? Because if Iran starts charging a tax on oil ships, the price of petrol and diesel in your city will go up. It is that simple. And the US and its allies hate this idea. They want the seas to be free, but Iran is very clever. They are saying, if you want us to stop our nuclear program, you must let us collect our toll at the sea. It's a classic deadlock, right? One side wants control of the gate, the other side wants it open. This isn't any military conflict anymore. It's a battle of who gets to tax the world's energy supply. But here is a twist. The twist is that usually international trade happens in US dollars. This is the reason the dollar always keeps getting stronger, because everyone trades in dollars, everyone needs dollars, and that is why dollar is always in demand, which increases its value. But since the US controls the dollar, they can also see where it goes, and they can block it if they don't like you. Basically, it's a dollar monopoly. So Iran has made a shocking demand, because Iran is clever. They don't want to be paid the toll in dollars. They don't even want Chinese yuan. Forget the Iranian currency, that is the rial, which the US has practically destroyed. You know what they want? They want cryptocurrency. But why crypto? Because cryptocurrency is like digital black money. It is untraceable practically. If Iran gets paid in crypto, the US cannot freeze their bank accounts. They can buy weapons from Russia. They can buy technology from China, and the world will never see the receipt. This is the digital financial war. Iran is trying to build a secret bank account that the USA cannot reach. And for the US, that is a deal breaker. So where does this leave us? See, on one side, you have Israel trying to finish off the bodyguard Hezbollah. In the middle, you have a fight over a toll plaza in the sea. And in the background, you have a secret war over digital money. When you look at these three things, you realize that this ceasefire is just a mask. None of the real problems have been solved. Then, will there be peace? Probably not. What is coming is a more calculated, more digital, and a more expensive conflict. The ceasefire is not the end of the war. It is just the beginning of a new chapter in New Age war. This is not any conspiracy theory, but a calculated prediction of geopolitical events. But you never know till things actually happen. So let us wait and watch. This is Yogi Raj. Stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.